everyone, welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for joining me. I'm sorry I've been away for so long. I've just been really busy. Yeah. My friend's moving. Auntie Kerry is having a bit of a clear out of a loft. Work. Kurt got a new car. I joined Slimming World. The dog wasn't very well. He's all right now. He's not been poorly. He had a fall, and I think I've just been being overprotective. Last year he had a really bad fall, and he really injured his neck, the bottom of his neck. And so I've been worrying that that's what it is, and it's not. And he's fine, and I need to chill out. But it's a good thing I worry about him, isn't it? It means I love him. But he's fine now. He's asleep, but that's because he's just been eating his dinner and drinking water and then playing, and then his roadworks again. Ugh. Every 5 minutes is a bang or someone digging or something, and I panic and wonder what's happening. There was a man with a leaf blower this morning. Who needs a leaf blower when you're tarmacking a road? Apparently him. So I'm going to show you what I've been crocheting. I've got this. This is a finished item. So I already had the squares. I've just sewn them together. I have a little friend called Dopey. He's from Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, and he gets cold. He's recently acquired a chair to sit and watch TV at night, and his owner, she said that he gets cold while he watches TV, so could he have a blanket please? And I said, does he have any colour preference? And she said no. So Dopey's had all the old granny squares that I've got, and hopefully that will keep him. He's probably going to be fine with just 4, but I thought it could be a quilt for bedtime as well if they wanted it to. Hopefully he's not going to be cold when he's watching telly anymore. So that can, I'm going to wash it, and that can go off. I don't think I'm going to block it. I don't think it will block anyway. Just wanted to do that. But I'm going to wash it, and that's going to go off. Hopefully keep him a little bit warmer. And then this scarf is finished. I'm really happy with it. I love the colours. This is the Split Shell Stitch scarf by Jada in Stitches. And the yarn is, I haven't got a ball band or anything. It's from Pound World. They do it in these colours, in pinks and in blues. And I believe it's the same yarn that Denise Deer is currently using to make her nephew a cardigan, but she's using the blue, brown and white version. And it looks fabulous. I really like it. It's really soft yarn. It's a little bit fuzzy looking. I don't know if you can tell. Probably not. Ooh, I don't know where the camera is. No, you can't really tell. Or maybe here a bit you can. It's fuzzy. Anyway, it's really soft. My Auntie Claire, not my Auntie Kerry, really liked it. So, ask and you shall receive. I might save it for a birthday. Birthday's in August, so you don't really need scarves in August, do you? But we shall see. Maybe Christmas, don't know. But I really like it. It's sort of stripes, but a little bit random. Very nice. Jada in Stitches did do a border on hers. I did not. What I did instead, let me find it, was, where is it? Oh, it's here, look. Oh no. Where is it? Oh, I keep thinking I'm fat. There it is. So this bit here is the straight line that's, it sort of makes it like a flower. But that's my starting edge. So what I've done is work both sides of it. So rather than starting edge and working all that way, I sort of started and worked out, because I knew I was going to use 3 balls of yarn anyway, because that's what I'd got, and I wanted to just use it all up rather than having scraps. I have a little scrap. That was, it's really thin, I don't know if it's just been wound too tight. It's only cheap yarn, so what, you know, I probably should have looked at what I was picking up. But it was on the outside of one of the balls. Same lot number and everything, so it wasn't, I knew it wasn't supposed to be like this. And once I'd unwound this much, you could see that the rest of the yarn was the same as the other two balls. So I have made a mistake somewhere there, look. I haven't done the stitch that makes the straight line. So I'm going to ask her and see if she spots it. I don't think she will. But it's handmade, so these things happen. Yes, that's all that's left from 3 balls, and that's just going to go into this. This I'm not going to block, but I am going to wash, because it's nice too. You know, I've been crocheting, watching TV and stuff, but my Auntie Claire is allergic to dogs, and obviously I have a dog. He's not been sat on it or anything, but I can't promise that he's not been near it, and I don't want it to be allergic to it. So sorry, I'm just rearranging myself. Ouch. So I'm going to wash it, but I'm not going to block it because I think it's fine as it is. It's nice and stretchy and smushy. But yeah, Jada in Stitches tutorial, the split shell stitch scarf, and she does have a matching hat as well, which is really nice. But Claire doesn't wear hats. She's got short hair and she says it doesn't suit her. I think it would look fine, but if she doesn't want to wear them, then I'm not going to make one. So I just made the scarf really long. Yeah, I thought it was really pretty. And the yarn is going to go on my scrap blanket. This is what I've got so far. I have woven the ends in because I just felt like it, but I might not do it all the way. Lots of yellow and blue in it, because I just have lots of little balls where I started making a striped blanket like this and I didn't like it. So I undid it and then thought, well, what am I going to do with it all? So I've used it on other things, but all the little balls I've just got in a box to be sad. So I'm going to reincorporate it all back into this. But I think this looks good. And that's about to be joined to it. I'm using a 4.5 millimeter hook because I want to keep the hook with the project, and I use my 4s a lot, so I don't want that. You're on the box that I keep all the little balls in. Eventually I would like to have in my room, the little box room in the house, I call it my room, it's where I get ready, it's where I keep all my makeup and, you know, crafty bits and yarn and things like that. Sorry, my legs are so I'm like rubbing it. Hi. Yeah, and I want to sort of, I've put a few pictures and things up that people have bought me, but I want a shelf in there. And on the shelf I've got a glass jar of buttons, and I think I'd like one that's a bit bigger of my balls, my scrap balls. And I'd like one as well. I've got this. This is a Vanish Gold tub that I've peeled the label off. It smells amazing. Oh, it smells so clean. And inside I've got all the offcuts that are too short to crochet anything with. But, oh, maybe that one could go in the scrap blanket. But like, you know when you're sewing your ends and then you chop it off? Well, Denise, dear, again, hi Denise, I keep talking about you, how rude of me. She's my favourite. She's just so lovely. Look at me smushing the yarn. She's so lovely and I just love watching her, and she's the reason that I do all this. So if you don't already, go and watch Denise Dear and watch her vlogging channel. I think her main channel is Dear Designs and her vlogging channel is Denise Dear. And I think Terry from Yarn Joy podcast does this as well. Saves it for like filling if you do amigurumi. So I've kept it in here because I thought it'd smell nice. But I would like, I would have sneezed. It's gone. I would like 3 glass jars on my shelf because I think it look pretty. Anyway, blah 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 blah. Then I'm going to rearrange again. Oh, my legs. Why did I Why did I decide to sit on the floor? Baby blanket is coming along quite nicely. I did warn Charlotte that it does look a little bit like I've been taking illegal substances while I've been making it, because it's gone a bit psychedelic-y, but she said it's fine. She's not seen it. So I started with the 4 squares, and then I made this larger square that are the same size, connected them. Then I did this at the top. And then I made lots of little squares. They're all just a solid granny square. And then I've started going, oops, down here. So this, I'm going to do the stripes and then to go to here. And then I think I might be done. And then I'm going to go around and around and around it in this cream. I don't know if it's cream or off-white. They're all Mariner, I know that. And for anyone who hasn't seen them before, this is Mariner yarns, I think it's Aqua. This is Lemon, which is also featured in the scrap blanket. And this one, which I'm about to start my second ball. This is what I got left of the first one. It says it's shade 41, but I can't remember if it's called cream or off-white. So if anybody knows, do leave it in the comments below. Can't remember. They don't. Some of them come with names on and some of them don't, and I don't know why. Well, obviously they've decided to change what they do. That's why. So baby blanket is work in progress. Next. I don't sort of categorise finished objects and WIPs and things. It's just what I'm doing. Next, I have this bag that my mother-in-law bought me from Malaysia. It's very nice. And I have 4 balls of this is dark red, burgundy, maybe claret, from Mariner again. 4 balls of this. It's shade 32. I have 4. If I didn't mention it, I have 4 balls. And then I also have 4 that I bought from Aldi. That are, if you put them side by side, they're very similar. Next door's dog is barking again. She's very skittish, the poor thing. And then I have an assortment of, my mother-in-law likes burgundy, and she wears a lot of black and a lot of orange and a little bit of like warm or dark colours. She's not really a blue person, and her living room is burgundy and cream, with a few other colours in it. She's not like mega coordinated person. So I've got these, like a neutral and some pink. These 2 are the same, so I don't probably know. A little bit of black and pink and red, and I have been using another one, but I decided not to use anymore. And I have delved into the larger scraps and found some glittery black and some cream. And what I'm doing is making lots of granny squares. So there's no rule other than they all have to be 6 rows. So, and they all have to end in this red colour. So that's got a bit of pink glitter in. So that's one. And then this is the one I decided I probably might do one more just so it doesn't look completely odd. But this is like a variegated that's got pinks and yellows and purples and blues in. And I just didn't think it was very her. But I like it. And then another one with sparkly pink in. Quite bright. And then this is a pale pink one. Is that all I've done? Ah, there's a couple here. Then this is pale pink with just a red edge. And then here I've used a little bit of navy, because although I do want this to be like a dark / warm colour blanket, I think. I do want it to be a bit random, because I've got a random one and she liked it, but I want burgundy to be a focus. So this has got a bit of navy, And then I've started some middles. So these two I started, and I don't know what I thought I was going to do, but I only did 4 rows. So I'm just going to add a red edge to these. This is Mariner Fondant, and this is Mariner, and it's here somewhere, is it? No, it's a white shade, and then it's got specks of green and purple and pink and blue. It's quite hard to see once it's all done up, but it's a very good baby colour. It's quite subtle, and I was going to do like a pinkish granny square thing, but I just wasn't feeling it, so I've got 2 squares to do, and I just need to edge them in red so they're the same size. And then I've started some middles just with some odds and ends. I've got a cream that's just needs an edge. I've got a black sparkly that needs a thicker edge. I've got 1 row of white cream, sorry, that will look like that eventually, and then 2 rows of cream. It's just going to be random and scrappy. Use up some of these colours that I'm not using. I don't know why, because pink's my favourite colour, but I don't appear to be using them. And that's it. I have bought this to show you. Auntie Claire, Scarf Lady, really likes variegated wool. She calls it rainbow wool. And I have a lot. So I thought, and she's not long, well, her and my uncle have not long had their living room done in grey. And I have, and I've decided not, this was the grey I was going to use with the baby blanket. And I decided not to, I think it's too dark. And I've not incorporated it yet, so it might look a bit weird on the outside. So I thought I had 4, but I only have 3. But I can get more. Full ball, this is a full ball, it's just not got the band on. I think it might be Skull Grey or Graphite or something. It's shade number 28. I'm sure it's called Skull Grey. I have 3 full balls. I could swap, I know I bought 4. But where the 4th one is, or whether I've used it, I don't know. But I've got 3. Maybe I did only buy 3. And then these 2, and I do have quite a large scrap in the box that you're on for the scrap blanket, so I do have a little bit more from Poundland. And I think they're good enough of a match for me. Do you think? This one is a bit darker, but not enough to look silly. So I was thinking I was going to do this pattern. So the grey would be the outside, and then in the middle, I was thinking of using this. This is beautiful. This is Firework from Mariner, and I really like it. It's purples and blues and greens and turquoise and a little, you know, like dark pinks. And I did buy it thinking that Auntie Claire would like it, and I think they look nice together. I did wonder whether to do, I'm glad I've got this yarn here. I'm not going to do this one. I think this would be perfect, but it's got 25% wool in, and this is all acrylic. And I do have this one, but I think this is a longer colour change, so that's no good. And then I've got this one, which is more rainbow, but this is sort of like one colour palette, and this has got yellows and greens and pinks and whatever in, but she does like pink and purple, and Kirk voted for this one, so I have this one as well, but it's a bit scratchy. Which one do you think? I think I'm going to go for this one with the grey. I think so. I think I'm going to do that. possibly might need more grey, but that's the pattern that I'll do with these colours, I think. And that's it. I rambled on for 20 minutes about nothing. Yeah, so that's all I'm gonna do. I have loads of I want to do loads, but I need to rein myself in a bit. Stop starting things and not finishing. So I want to finish this. The scrap blanket can just be done as and when. It's not, I don't need it for anything. It's just to use up scraps and not be wasteful. Kirk's flushing the toilet. I want to finish this. I think this will be good for Christmas. And this will be good for Christmas as well. Hello! But that's it. That's all I have to show you. That's all I have to say. Kirk's banging around outside. So, I'm going to go. Thank you all for watching. I hope you all have a lovely weekend. I don't think the weather's going to stay nice, but I hope it is nice wherever you are. I'm going to go and get changed, put dog hair all over me, and put all the mess away that I've created. So thank you all for watching. Have a lovely weekend. Let me know what you're working on. Let me know what I should work on. And I'm sure he just burped really loudly. And I'll see you all in the next video. It's my cue to go, isn't it? Thank you all for watching. Bye.